Good morning. Today at the Undercover Police Inquiry, we have two witnesses, starting this morning with John Grieve. This afternoon we'll have Bob Quick. John Grieve was described yesterday by Paul Condon as one of his most trusted superintendents. He was the first Director of Intelligence for the Met, and his name has come up quite a few times over the course of the inquiry. I'm joined by Evelyn Lubbers, the Undercover Research Group. Well, what do you expect from John Grieve this morning? It's only a half day with him.
It's only half day, which is a shame because he's a really important person. As you said, he was like sort of the lower layer of the higher management. So, and with his interest in intelligence, he must have had like an interest in where the intelligence came from. He can't have the excuse. It was all so much. It was far away from me. I don't know, like we had yesterday. And he was also involved in preparing the answer to the Macpherson inquiry, and I read Quick's statement, this afternoon's witness, and it was so funny, or embarrassing or frightening, that once the Macpherson inquiry was going, really, they somehow, the Met somehow realized that something big was going on there. And
this came up yesterday in the questioning.
Yeah, and it was like, oh my God, we have to do something. And then it started preparing a team to prepare the answer with 10 officers, a small team, they said. So I think we'll hear a lot more about that because it's like really focused on where the Lawrence is spied on and how and sort of the link between the SDS and that team for the Met preparing their answer.
So that's Bob Quick, who's this afternoon. But just to go back to this morning with John Grieve, he went on to be head of Hendon, the police training college. He's got his own school of police training at the University of London. Metropolitan University of London. So, his role in the training of officers, I'm sure there'll be a lot of questions for him about that. We've seen before that, when there's officers who have got something to offer in terms of what should be the future of undercover policing, they're questioned on that. I would imagine there'll be a lot of questions for him around that sort of thing. I think there'll be questions about the method of which he has, because he's taken forward training over the last, he retired in 2003, so for the last 23 years, he's been very focused on the training of officers. What has happened since? What is theoretically he's already learned the lessons, right? That's the idea of this inquiry, supposedly, is to learn the lessons about undercover policing, and what training should take place. Has he done that? Is there going to be, what was he going to say about that?
A lot for one morning. So I think we better get going.
Yes, the hearing will start at past, which is just in a few minutes. That means the broadcast will start at 1:45. We had a meeting last night about the response to the consultation. There will be guidance coming out hopefully today. There's been a formal request for the Home Office to drop this, given we've had a change of Prime Minister. We've got the same Home Secretary, but hopefully things will change. Just got a comment. The last honest man at the Met, we're still waiting. Yes, quite. Yeah.
Honest, we never said the word honest.
No, there'll definitely be no. I would expect no honesty. Broadcast will start at 10:15. Please tune in, and we'll do another broadcast at the first break and throughout the day. Thanks to everybody who's liking and sharing these videos. Makes a huge difference to how visible they all are. See you all again soon. Bye for now.